And somehow we're facing huge chaos again, even though we're down to a much smaller TV. It's not a circle again, so it's someone different. But yeah. It is once again down like 400 TV. Hopefully they will have procedimento illegal. That might be true if the wizard didn't roll a 1 and I actually got any value for that wizard. So actually playing an opponent with no wizard is not that great. Okay, these ones have got some tackle. A bit more of a middling record. Yeah. Some definite trolling coming in from the Spanish community. Don't tell me that Sergel wasn't licking his lips when he saw that matchup. If I was on the other side of that matchup, I would have been delighted. Especially when the wizard failed. Right. So wizard again. Hopefully it will not fail this time. And then we've got 120 left over. What are we actually up against? 11 players. Minotaur Tentacles is fun. Don't really know what to spend the rest of the cash on this time. You know what I might do? I haven't done in a while. Oh, I could do Merc Wardancer, couldn't I? Since I only got 1. Spending for the bank, though. I'm just going to take a Merc Catcher. I quite like Wood Elf Merc Catchers. All right, guys, this is getting a bit like heavy. Like I have got nothing against anyone in any community. So like let's not have a peeing contest. I don't know Sergel. He's obviously a very, very good coach. That was a good game of football, and I thought it was a horrible matchup for my team. If he thought it was a horrible matchup for his team, that's absolutely fair enough. But yeah, this is not bigger than that. So, procedimento illegal. I'm going to ask you to like not extend this, and same to Dadel and Marsden. Like, we don't need to have a fight. It's just Blood Bowl. It's just pixels. Oh. Yeah, like enough or we'll end up muting people. Thanks, Golly. Okay. We're on defense first, which is what we would like. Opponent has a couple of delays, which makes me worried that their internet might not be tip-top. We're going to have to play really careful with our one more dance this game with Tom the Owl, because Talk is taking a break. I'll allow Talk a game off, actually. Talk, despite losing the ball for us in the end, did do some serious work in that game, so... Talk, enjoy your rest. Have a break. Do some work on picking the ball up in no tackle zones, because that was a bit of a problem. But other than that, we'll allow it. So, like, the reason I took the Merc Catch, which I haven't done for a little while, but should we spread these out because the tentacles? I don't know if the Minotaur wants to stay in one place and do tentacles. I don't hate it. Merc Catches on on other elf teams, I wouldn't necessarily recommend them, but on Wood Elf teams, if you're picking between a Merc for 100,000 or a player who comes with movement 8 and dodge and catch for 120,000, I think they can do like a lot more. I think they can do a lot more flexible stuff, right? Like they've got more like decent, different things they can do. And I think especially with us already being down one of our players who had dodge, there's extra value in them. And down one of our movement 8 players. I think the Merc Wood Elf Catcher is like sneaky, really nice value for a Merc because 120,000 for a player that already has skills that can do stuff is nice. Talk heading to the sauna. Sounds good. God, I haven't had a sauna in ages. Oh my god! Minotaur is put in chatting. Oh, I'm really sad the opponent isn't chatting because that deserves to be celebrated. Minotaur! Tentacles Mino carrying the ball. Look at this beast. I love him already. The happiest Minotaur. That man is going to slowly waddle his way to the end zone. I mean, I almost want him to, but also I don't, because it's against me. Rebel used to run a competition, like the huge Jackman Invitational or something, which was named after a famous Rebel ogre. And the whole competition was like, it's like a tournament format, and you could still got points for wins, but you got like loads of bonus points for anything you did with your big guy, and like touchdowns were worth loads. And I remember because I played, to my shame, I played Chaos Dwarfs with a Minotaur, and I remember like 2 games in a row, on like turn 8, I had the Minotaur in position to score, and I did the blitz just to make the touchdowns, like blitzing nobody, just to walk in to get the 2+ roll. And both times it failed. Both times the reroll failed on the loner. It was really upsetting. But it's a really fun competition. Super, super fun. Because everyone's just doing stupid plays the whole time. Right, let's just take a chip at the edge since everything's quite well bunched up for them at the moment. I'm going to be honest with you, Procedimento Illegal, like, I haven't kept up with everything that's going on in your argument. It was never my argument, and I don't know who said what anymore. I just don't want the argument to keep going. That's where I'm at. And if you feel like you've been wronged, I'm sorry. But it's not my argument, and you guys have brought it to my stream. Just trying to play Blood Bowl here, guys. I haven't got anything against anyone. I've already said my bit on that last game. I don't need to repeat it. Like, Circle's a great coach. They played a great game of Blood Bowl. It was fun. If you guys want to argue about something, take it somewhere else. So we can hit here using the guard for 1 dice. There's not much point opening up the cage because even when we get into the cage, there's a Minotaur with the ball. So like at some point we're going to have to bolt it. I don't think it's time to bolt it yet. So I think maybe what we do is just take this Mighty Bow hit on the 1 tackle piece. They've only got 1 tackle. And just push it back, I guess. Sadly, that did not kill it. Do we stay here? Maybe. Bring that across. Take that hit. That's not what we need. It's still not really what we need, but it's a lot better than double skulls. Now a bit worried about that positioning. But we've done it now, so is there. Okay, let's put that one down. Let's try and dodge you. It's just standing. Okay. Not a great turn for the dice. Not a great turn. Okay, they didn't blitz the wardancer at least. I mean, it would have been quite hard to blitz, I guess, but they could have thrown the Minotaur straight into it if they were feeling super rowdy. Right, Tachyon speed. There's a Minotaur on the ball. There's definitely a surf on here, but it starts with a lone hit. I guess it doesn't have to start with a lone hit, does it? It can start with that one. Okay, there's no surf on there. Could have been a surf on there, but there wasn't. I'm just going to keep going for this tackle. Like if we could get rid of the 1 tackle, that'd be really helpful. Keep it inside, I guess. Just a stun. Gets the tackle off this one as well, so we can now dodge that, which we like. And good. Nice. Nice little high roll there. 10 into 9. I think we should probably dodge that. They can serve the guard, but it is with the ball carrier. Oh well. Oh well. We're not 10 into 9. We're not 10 on 10 anymore. For a second there we had 10 players on 10. And then that happened. That does leave a hit on the wardancer as well, which is not great. Bye bye stupid warrior, bye bye stupid loner. Yup. Okay, they're not going for the surf, but they are taking a mighty foe hit, and they're not getting it unless they reroll. This is rowdy, because this can get you surfed. I suppose it depends how you finish your positioning. Are they just going to keep relying on this to do 4+ movements? Yeah, because that won't always work. Now you've got to bring your cage back here. Is this the wizard turn? I feel like if we get it down here, there's quite nice options. Okay, the wizard didn't fail this game. That's good. It did injure the Minotaur. Wow. So we went from a 1 last game on the wizard to like a mega powerful wizard this time. The wizard was charging up. That's a nice scatter as well. Do not do a random 3+ dodge. You don't need to do. It's a little bit poorly thought through actually in terms of recovery. But it's probably just going to have to be a bit of strengthful wardancer shenanigans, I think. Is that good enough? 1 more's a lot better. Good. Just get the reroll. That was a bit gross, wasn't it? Like, as frustrating as the last game when the wizard didn't work was, just dropping the bolt on it and instant casting the Minotaur. It's pretty lucky, hey? Oh, we're dropping frames. Are we lagging? Is my stream lagging a bit? I just looked at the thing and I've seen there's some drop frames, but I don't know if that's... Doesn't look like they're dropping now. Looks like they have been dropping. I hope it's not been too bad. Occasional blip. Once this game finishes, I might do a speedy restart. We'll see how we go. How's Talk doing on the old SVP? Because we would like you to get to tackle. A little way off, so yeah, we do want to score on you. We also would love to score on our guard piece, but that's nowhere near. And Catcher will get its touchdowns on its own, won't it, really? A tiny amount of lag, okay. I'll try to keep an eye on it and see if it starts dropping anymore. Because like the number of drop frames it's showing is quite a lot, but they're not going up right now, which suggests it sort of happened a while ago and I didn't notice. So yeah, I think we just blitz our way out of here. Knockdown is great. Bring the ball over here on Talk, and I don't think anyone can get us over there. Can base us. Might as well go to square, you can't even base us. Right, let's get you out of trouble, Captain Defiance. quite fond of our movement 9. We can actually brawl a bit over here, can't we? Because of the guard. We can do that. Hit this tackle. Regret brawling immediately. This is probably pretty stupid, to be honest. Pretty stupid. Because now we're just giving off mighty per hit. Shouldn't have done that. That was silly. Oh well. We did it. I think it happens when the animation's triggered for an armor break. That shouldn't affect anything under the sea, but I don't know. Oh, sorry, Tug. Yeah, it's Tom, isn't it? You're taking a break. I forgot. Trusty Tom. Trusty Tom who needs tackle. Or another stat. Tom can have another stat. That's fine too. Just a KO. That's all right. Just a stun, that's perfect. Still a bit to go. Hang on in there, Cercopelius. Cercopelius gets punched in the face and is fine. Good job, Cercopelius. They have not put any pressure on the wall, so we should be able to ride this out at least until turn 7. Ideally, at this point, we'd like to get to turn 8 just to avoid the line of skirmish hits, but turn 7 means they shouldn't be able to score, which is the most important thing. Because that could reach us, but now it has to get around that, which it won't be able to do. That can't reach us. Yeah, so we're okay. Aside from possibly chain pushes, so we should probably just try and dodge you out. 2 turns and 2 rerolls. Actually, it's not 2 turns, 2 rerolls. It's 3 turns, but fine, still good. What I might do then is try and blitz this one. Because if we get it, which we did, that means we can dodge the catcher out more easily. Good job, Lona. And good job by another Lona. Nice. All right. Everything looking pretty under control for this drive. I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? If you do get the wizard success with these players, even without the other wardancer, it's just very hard to deal with. Wood elves are gross. Wood elves have always been gross. I love them and they're gross. It's been I've taken a few seasons off doing them and you forget how gross they are. The things they're capable of doing. Especially when they get a couple of silly stats like we have. Do they have a bench in this team? No, they don't. So they're capped on 10 with the Minotaur out. We have a bench because we've got a loner, so in theory we could even end up players up, but we are quite a few KOs down now, so less likely. And they might foul us out more. Send off. So now they're capped at 9. Could even do a vanity pass in. I've only got one reroll left. This is stupid. But I'm doing it anyway. They're going to get air blitz whatever I do, so I might as well stand these ones up and take a hit. Sometimes I do stupid things. Quite often, actually. How did that bull get into the Cas box? He made the mistake, Triago, of going out on a stormy night and holding an umbrella. That's why I'm loving 2020 rules. Crazy stat freaks evade the game, pretty much gone. Yeah, I think that's a good thing, actually. Showing Magic, it's hard to balance because like it is so much fun playing Blood Bowl, and like when you roll the fun level ups like Strength Up, it's so exciting. Like I think that's one of the things. It's sort of like because it's the same. It's like the same psychology as like loot boxes, right? Like I never buy loot boxes in games, but it's the same feeling. Like you get to like open your loot box and see what's waiting for you, or is it going to be a fun level? And so it is really fun rolling those levels in the current game, but I do think that in the end, stat freaks make probably the overall experience less fun for people, don't they? So it's probably a good thing. Yeah, exactly. Tacky and speed. I quite like the random skills in the new game. I've only played a tiny amount of the new game because it's a tabletop league I'm playing it in, and you don't get to play as many games in tabletop. They just take longer and more space apart. But so far for league play, I'm really enjoying them. I think they work really well for league play. Ciao, Glex. How are you? A vampire's a good team. Vampires are very difficult. Very, very difficult. And I think even when they're fantastic, they can just unravel in really sort of mean ways. So we are down 4, which puts us on 8. Our opponent is down 2, which puts them on 9. So we're playing 8 on 9, which is pretty good for Wood Elves against Chaos in the second half. I think. Excuse me. I think I would like to just score quickly and go back on defence because we've got all these KO rolls to roll again. I feel like there's a chance here we might be able to get the ball back and score again. So yeah, I'm going to play this reasonably aggressively, I think. Randy or Seiko Circopedia to get the ball. Randy's the one who always turns out to be amazing on Daedal's teams, right? So let's give Randy the chance to do some things and become a star. Clex, do you do the proper Italian lunch? Like, do you take like a long lunch and go home and stuff? Do you have their like lunch back at home and chill out? My brother worked in Milan for a year when he was a lot younger and was like really shocked because the office just like closed that he was working in at lunchtime because everyone went home and got lunch. Which is not the English way. Okay, Not getting the knockdown on the tackle means we're going to play this slightly slower. Not like a lot slower, but I'm not going to go for a 2-turn. Because I don't want to take unnecessary risks. I mean, I say that I'm about to do a vantage pass, but I want to reduce some of the unnecessary risks. Get Rain do that first SVP, why not? If we push up to there, we're like already in scoring range. I'd rather score on Tom though. I mean, the thing is with this next level, it could be amazing if it turns out to be like another stat. Like agility or movement obviously are incredible on this one. But we need some tackle. We do need it. I won't hand it off yet though. Why not move up into the half? Give yourself the option of just scoring if you want to. Thanks so much for the raid, Zach. How was your stream? Dimmy shows up just to say the new tree model looks terrible. Dimmy, that's not actually the new tree model. That's my dog. So... the stream suddenly got a bit jerky. Oh, that's bad. I think I missed some follows earlier, by the way. Under the Sea and Rideable Llama. I don't know if I said hello to you guys when you followed before, so thank you for the follows. And hi, Under the Sea, who's been chatting. Hey, Moolies. So the last game, we span 400 TV down into Sergal, who had like an 18 2-2 Chaos team. And then our wizard failed, and our tree died on turn 1. But we managed to salvage a draw from it. I'm with you, Rick. I hate the tree, and then I saw it spin, and I do love the spin. And I know it's ridiculous, but I like it. I do like the spin. Damn it, we can't knock anything down this half. Fine, we'll waste some more time. I wanted to score quickly. That's not happening now. Boring. Boring not scoring immediately. Are we greedy enough to take this lone ahead? I feel like I am greedy enough to take this lone ahead. I better move the ball first. Greedy loner hit. Always the right choice. Wow, really the right choice. I'm taking this hit. Should I have done that? Again, probably not, but it's the one tackle piece. It's having fun playing ogres until my neighbours decided we weren't being big enough arseholes before we start hammering. Ugh, that's so annoying. Oh, sorry to hear that. 0-2-0 with ogres on games that could have been wins if we didn't have an ogre turns in a row is nice. Oh, good job. If anyone's going to hammer any time, middle of a Monday is about the best choice. Maybe. Although Monday, didn't everyone want to break on Monday? Maybe Tuesdays. I am taking some spicy lines today. I'm in that sort of mood. Which is probably not smart. I should probably be taking all the cautious, boring lines and just getting this ridiculous team where it needs to go. But the spicy lines are fun. Opponent is burning through those rerolls. Still got 2 more, I guess. Right, we've got them down to 3 players. I really want to be in this position to score. Not this turn coming up, obviously, because I can't, but the turn after that. So let's get it done. That tackle beast has tanked a few hits, eh? Like, I've gone after that one tackle. I have hit that with Mighty Boat a lot. I know that pain as soon as summer rolls around. The one time I left starts doing home improvement for a while. Can't blame him. 3 daughters in the later teen years. I'd probably do the same. Hey, Pingui. Kids go to bed at 7. Okay, Merc Catcher. That is the one I want you to hit. Thank you very much. Focus all your energy killing that one. So I don't think we're going to score on the wardancer next turn, but hopefully we can just score on Captain Defiance, which is also fine. Hopefully. We've still got some dice to roll. And then get back on defense. Okay. Making us roll some dice at least. Sacrifice this loner so I can hit the tackle again. This thing has just been an absolute monster for taking those hits. It's 2 GFIs in the end of this. It's a little bit of a risk. But as we've established, I'm greedy. Oh, I don't blame you, Zach. Have a nice walk. Right, so KO rolls have been terrible, but we're still, that puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 against their 8 maybe, so which puts us up players, which is good, obviously. Hey, Andy Davo! Hang on, let me finish setting up, I'll say a proper thank you. Andy Davo. Andy, I was meaning to message you, Andy, to say a proper congratulations on your win yesterday. I was so tense in the second half of that game. I'm putting the Merc Catcher on the line now because it's a Merc. I was messaging Collie and Dizzy and Giraffe about how stressed out I was. But I really liked your some of your turns on that defensive drive where like I wanted to do a more aggressive thing and then you did a less aggressive thing, but it worked out really well. I thought you played some of those turns really well. You did then push the bloody white onto tentacles on turn 15 and made us want to scream. But but yeah, well played. That was really well played. Finally got that tackle one. Can we get you there? We can, I think. Yeah. Put you there. Send you down this side just because. And then let's try and get that ball. I'll put the rear onto this, so just click them all together. Alright, I shouldn't have clicked them all together, alright? I should have done them one at a time and I could have stopped. Never punished. How are the Wood Elves doing? They're going okay. We had a really tough spin just now into Sergal, who was like 400 TV up with like an 18-2-2 Chaos team. And we've only played 7 games, or now 8 games. But we managed to draw it. This is looking like a win, which would put us at 6-2-1. So the record needs some work, to be honest. But as long as we've got the freaky superstar players, they're worth pushing on. Oh, you have no audio? Well, I was saying congratulations to you, but... here go all the loners. And Dovo is muted. Yeah, even when he's not the one talking, he's still muted. Hey, Shtick. Shtick, I hear we've got a game to arrange. Yeah, that'll make things harder. Good enough. Captain Defiance, chugging towards that next level. All right, there's 124 people here. So assuming Captain Defiance, he hasn't got the level yet, but if Captain Defiance rolls a normal on the next level, what would you guys take? Would you take Sidestep, Movement 9 Elf Catch, so it already has Sprint built in. Would you take Sidestep, which means you only need that one push to score the 1-turn touchdown, makes it really a lot easier to get that one push? Would you take Sure Feet, because then obviously that pairs together with the sprint, and then if you roll movement later, it means you're ready set up to be the 1-turner, or something else? What would you guys pick? I think it's a really interesting question, because I think you can argue any of them. I really do. The same as on the last level. Like, I don't think everyone would have taken block, which I did. I think it's a really interesting question. Triagus is Sidestep. J-Liv likes Sure Feet. Collie likes Shadowing. She's a mad lad. Pass stock for Shamba. It's like a wizard. I thought you had them in the first half, Shtick. I mean, Sidestep's really nice. Like, Sidestep is nice not just for the 1-turn. Taking Sure Feet, you know, I never actually like rolling those GFIs even with Sure Feet, but it just is sort of betting on I might get the movement later. Shadowing or riot? I think we're going to have a riot then, Collie. The GFI, when you knocked the ball down and then just like gave them the chance to score, was a bit painful. But if you could continue to make plays like that against me, that'd be nice. I think I'm in trouble against you. I think my team has not got the tools to play you. But it'll be a fun game. The injuries have suddenly arrived. They didn't for the first 12 turns, but they're suddenly, this Chaos team is wrecking our face a bit. You've got a movement 9 catch now. The moment he hits 16, he either gets guard, a stat, or sure feet. So you're a big believer in the build for the one turners. I've never had a wood elf natural one turner. Like I've never rolled it, and I've played a lot of wood elves. Like I've never rolled the 2 movement on the same catcher. This tackle piece is a jerk, and I've hit it a lot, and I'm annoyed it's not dead. Oh, I didn't finish moving that player. Whoops. And now everyone else has to protect me. Or has to protect Tom, rather. Did not finish my movement because I was distracted and being an idiot. Oh well. These things happen. Hey, Arian and Andy, although Andy's not listening anyway because Andy is muted for some reason. Really enjoyable thoughts on Blood Bowl 3 on 1 World 1 Blood Bowl last night. I feel like you and Arian above anyone else has really like gone out of your way to try to help them and make the game better. So thank you for doing that. Because in the end, we do all want it to be a really good game. And despite that, some of us, like me, are just much lazier about putting the time in to help them make it better. I did play a bit of this beta. I did. And I did really sort of feel what you were saying when you were saying like you like the new rules and you want to play the new rules. Because I do, like I'm sort of excited for the new rules. And like, who knows if they're actually better? Maybe I'll change my mind in a while. But like right now, that is the rules I'm more excited to try. So yeah. I think we just run away now. We've got 2 turns left. We're winning 3 now. Like to have sure feet, not just for the 1 turn touchdown, but because it lets you threaten practically the entire pitch in terms of recovery and assisting, and lets you heavily overcommit. It is nice, like, because I would give, like, a catcher who gets all normals would normally go for me, block, sidestep, and then either sure feet or sure hands next. So yeah, like, sure feet is definitely a skill that I'm not, like, anti or anything, like, I like it. But it's just, like, which is nicer, because sidestep's really good, too. Fresh delves into kill Nurgle 180k up. I'm up for a fun one right now. Ugh, Mootnies, that sounds rough. Good, Narian. I have it on good authority that women also enjoy this game. I've heard. Yeah, this is CCL. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I engaging with this because I can, or am I just saying, no, I like these players being alive? I think I'm saying I like these players being alive. So I think maybe we just do that. And then hit N10. Yeah, it's the right thing to do in Arian. It's just so tempting because it's there and you're like, where else we could? But it's not like I've got a scoring threat that I'm particularly excited to score on. So, all right. Well, that was a nice win. We get the second Super Wardancer back for the next game, which is obviously also nice. Can't afford the tree yet. Do I buy the second catch now? Or do I save that money now for the tree? I do really like having a tree. Annoying MVP, but that was game number 9 on the Wood Elf team. 6-2-1. Team still looks pretty nice. Got Captain Defiance close to their next level and got 1 touchdown for Tom. So Tom is moving on up. But yeah,